host, David Starkey, and my guest this time is photographer Bob Blackwell. Bob, welcome.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
I'm really looking forward to going through your images that we have here, and we've got some of your professional work that we may get to, but we're going to mostly focus on kind of the fine arts work that you've been doing, particularly a new gallery piece, Fourth Horseman, that's kind of still in process.
Yes, correct.
I always ask the artists, the guests when they come on, how they got started. And I know that you were a banker for 17 years. So, tell me a little bit about how you got from where you started in growing up in Los Angeles to here.
Well, I was born and raised in Pasadena, and I was raised in a very religious Christian fundamentalist background, and so that has sort of, I think, colored my whole life, really. And even though I'm no longer considers myself to be a Christian, certainly that information is a big part of who I am.
Right.
And you'll see that I draw on those symbols a lot in my work. But during college and then after college, I was into bicycling. And so
you went across the United States, across Australia?
I crossed the United States twice on my bicycle. I crossed Australia on my bicycle, to New Zealand, Europe. So I did a lot of cycling. Mm-hmm. And then when I came back from my last trip, which was San Francisco to Key West, Florida, ended up needing a job and was living with my sister down in Orange County, got a job in a bank, and then you know how careers go. The next thing you know, you're in charge of a division of a bank.
Right.
And
but at a certain time around the age of 40, you decided this is it. I want to pursue my real love.
Exactly. And so I was in banking. I was the vice president of a division of the trust company at First American, and I wasn't enjoying it. And I was doing photography as a hobby and had been for quite a long time. And so I thought, well, this is probably my opportunity to leave banking and pursue that thing that I really love and just see what happens.
Right, yeah. So that this was in 2001, something?
That would have been in 1998.
88, and then you went to Brooks.
And so I moved to Santa Barbara, went to Brooks, and I was fortunate that the trust world is very small, and Santa Barbara Bank and Trust hired me part-time while I went to school to take care of Y2K, because we were coming into Y2K and all the problems of that. So I worked on their software conversion while I was going to school at Brooks. And then I was there for 4 years, and then once I finished Brooks, then I left Santa Barbara Bank and Trust, and then began
a full-on career as a photographer.
Full-time photography as a career, yeah.